Hey everybody, Dr. William Clark here for Leadership Conversations. I wanted to have a quick conversation about self-leadership. I've been teasing this for several weeks now, and I thought this would be a great time to just come on and talk about self-leadership and just kind of start to have that conversation with all of you on Blab and for those of you that'll be watching on YouTube later, just so we have a common understanding of what self-leadership is. Self-leadership is the ability to motivate yourself to achieve a goal you've set for yourself. And just to be clear, it does not point to doing things rogue or without someone else helping you or guiding you. But self leadership is all about motivating yourself without being pushed by an external force or persons or goals or jealousy or emotions, right? Those things that can really push people to do something. So that's the basic definition of self leadership. And there are many quotes that I've been writing as I've been capturing my research on self leadership into this database I'm building. And want to start just talking about it with you, sharing it with you, start having conversations about it, and getting your feedback in terms of how you're dealing with self leadership in your own personal leadership, in your own growth, and exploring how we can build upon that. In various arenas of where leadership is needed, specifically self-leadership. As you guys know, I consult nonprofits and churches, and there's a whole lot of self-leadership that's needed there. But anybody that is looking to improve their own personal leadership, self-leadership is a great way to do that. So let me just share this first quote with you, and and we'll talk about it for a little bit here. Self-leadership is for people who want to choose how to live their life and choose the path that will take them towards their choice of life that they want to live. It's about choosing to live your life and choosing the right path. Now, what that suggests is that as a self leader, you're taking ownership for the decisions that you're making or not making. You're not dependent upon people to help drive those decisions. You're not allowing the emotions of people to drive your decisions. And you're not allowing people to live vicariously through you to drive your decisions. Rather, you're deciding to take into your own hands your own decision to do A, B, or C, or maybe any combination of all three. You're also choosing the path that would allow you to realize the goal that you are setting for yourself. You're taking that power out of someone's hands, and you're allowing yourself to choose the path. Even though this sounds simplistic for a lot of people, whether it's personally or professionally, a lot of people are driven by the encouragement of other people. They are driven by the support level of other people. If a person does receive a certain amount of support, they start to second guess themselves and question whether they're doing the right thing or if they're moving in the right direction. And ultimately, self-leadership espouses that you're not dependent upon external factors to motivate you. You're inspired and motivated by what's happening here. You're worried about what's going on with you here. And that's all the motivation you need. Now, this does not mean you're not looking for support from other people, from other mechanisms, but you're looking for you're actually looking inside yourself to figure out what is it that's making me get up in the morning and what's making me do what I do on a regular basis. I'm trying to tweet while I'm on this blab, but that's what self leadership is all about, and it's about choosing the path that makes the most sense for you. This morning we did a blab, me and a couple colleagues of mine, in terms of nonprofit failure, leadership failure. And of all the things that we talked about, what I walked away with from that conversation was the importance of having enough self-leadership within me, operating within me, to know when I need help or when I need support from my team or from resources that are yet to be on my team. One of my colleagues mentioned that even in the nonprofit space and even in small businesses or mid-sized businesses, we can be so cheap and not bring on the best resources and the best consultants to help us navigate through some of the challenges that we're navigating through as we build a business, build a nonprofit, build a team, build an organization. And the reality is, it takes a healthy amount of self leadership to know when you are in over your head or to catch yourself before you fall into deep into a situation. And as you process self leadership for yourself and you start to figure out how it applies to you, at the end of the day, all you need to really think about when it comes to self leadership is what's motivating me in here, what's in my heart, what's in my soul, what's moving me, what's moving my mind, what's moving my thought process. When you're ready to choose the path that you want to take, when you're ready to choose the life you want to live, whether it's your personal life or your professional life, then you're starting down a journey of becoming a self leader. I look forward to having more of these conversations about self leadership and the things that I'm researching and discussing it with you, the audience, and just figuring out how to apply self leadership on a regular basis. As we continue to build upon these conversations, I am putting together a mini book on self leadership, but I'm also mulling through an extended version of writing on self leadership in multiple arenas and how that fits into this each segment of our lives that matter most to us, whether it's work, whether it's home, whether it's relationships, whether it's faith, etc. So stay tuned for all that. But I'll continue to blab. I may do multiple blabs in one day just to talk and have this conversation about self leadership and how it applies to us. Thanks everybody. Talk to you guys soon.